There was a skit on a classic rap album where the kids are being asked what they want to be when they grow up. And one kid proudly proclaims, "When I grow up, I want to be an MFN hustler." We know about the song, which begins by saying, "Every day I'm hustling." Those growing up in the inner city ghettos around the country understand the need to get out in the streets and get it. Times are tough, resources are scarce, and you have to do what is necessary to survive. In many cases, this involved doing things which were immoral and even illegal. Hustling had to do with earning money outside of the typical 9 to 5 job. Figuring out a money making system will generate more money than pining away at a job. With a job, you're paid by time. You're given a task, and after performing that task for an hour, you receive payment according to the wage you were hired for. A hustle is paid by performance and output. You complete a task, and you get money for that completed task based on what you charge for that task. Those who hustle desire to make even more money. This leads to dishonest transactions and uneven exchanges. Taxes are a type of hustle. More accurately, taxes are extortion. They're no different from the mob shaking down businesses for protection money. You don't pay, they burn down your shop. Taxes are supposed to present some form of service to the people. Most of the things the public are taxed on do not come back to the people. They will tax you if you're able to reduce your credit burden and will see the difference as income. They tax tips on services. The tax code is purely an extortion ring to siphon money out of people, and this hurts the poor the most, who are just trying to make ends meet. Truth be told, taxes have never been about people paying their share for government services. Taxes are, and have always been, a form of tribute to the conquerors, taken from those who have been conquered and subjugated. In the 80s, our people sold drugs to survive. We sold poison to our own people in exchange for money. This is another example of hustling. It's not an even exchange. You're capitalizing on people's desperation and bad habits. As bad as this was, nothing comes close to what the US government has done, being by far the biggest drug dealers. The commercials for medicines are a huge hustle. Food is also a hustle. They advertise food with all sorts of chemicals not fit for humans to eat on television. And then they advertise medicines to treat the symptoms you got from eating all that bad food. The fast food is going to kill you, and the pharmaceuticals are going to kill you. The Food and Drug Administration and the corporations controlling it make money both ways. In order to keep their hustle going, they shut down farms that grow natural food and doctors who offer natural remedies. In many cases, hustling is akin to stealing, which is a sin. You're getting someone to compensate you without giving them equal value for what they paid you. You're looking for a way for someone to give you something while providing nothing. Everyone wants to be Bernie Madoff. Many of these self-help gurus are hustlers. Guys like Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, and Umar Johnson with his school are slick-talking folks taking advantage of our ignorance and desperation in order to make money. They're all scammers. They're all thieves. Our people fall for the tricks of these folks because our people are uneducated and in dire straits. Casinos and the lottery are a huge hustle. The odds are set up for you to lose, and lose a lot. By the time someone wins, they've made enough money to where someone winning is in no way comparable to how much the people paid to get a winning ticket. Someone winning a $200 million jackpot is chump change for a system which generates billions per year. They make $100 for every dollar they give out. Casino is the same. The house always wins, and they wouldn't be in business if it weren't that way. Both these systems exist because people believe this is their way out of the rat race. This is the shortcut to riches, when in reality, it's the shortcut to poverty. The Christian church is a hustle, ultimately the greatest hustle of all time. People pay hundreds of millions a year to the Christian church while getting absolutely nothing in return. Church is a grift. Full stop. A fugazi religion offering nothing to its patrons. You see churches all over the place in the poorest neighborhoods because poor people are the Christian church's victims. It's more effective to pull one over on people who are starving and desperate. The divorce rate is higher than it's ever been because men and women hustle each other in relationships. Men lie about making a commitment to women for sexual access. Women do the same to the men by using sex to get resources and afterward not being faithful. Family is a building block of society, and you can't have family when men and women don't trust each other. Jesus told us the love of money is the root to all kinds of evil. We can't serve the Most High in money. Money in and of itself is not a bad thing, only when you make money your life goal. There's a saying that behind every fortune there's a crime. This doesn't have to be true, but it will be true if money becomes your lust. Our desire for money shouldn't be so strong that we're willing to hurt other people to get it. The proper way to get money is to work. Work is building something which is valuable to other people. It will be more than just something people want, but also something people need because it's actually good for them. Being a drug dealer and feeding someone's drug habit isn't helping people. Being a counselor and helping people break these destructive habits is. Those who are diligent will build something which will be a legitimate help to people and not rip them off. Rip-offs are a form of lying, when someone sells you goods or services below the quality they claim them to be. You're not getting the value the seller promised you. When you go to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's and get a product which says organic, only to find out through research this product is not organic, but the FDA has poor regulations on what merchants can list as organic food, you're being ripped off. This is the healthy food hustle. The organic label is merely something to justify a 50% price markup. Hustling isn't inherently bad, but the ones who make it big as hustlers end up doing immoral and unethical things. We rip people off selling phony goods and services. We sell poison to our community, even kill people, in the name of making more money. You haven't built anything of value. You merely devised a scheme to generate revenue. Work is more virtuous because the focus isn't on money, but on making something which the world deems valuable and is willing to pay for. People spend money on things they value, and if you or what you make is valuable, the money will come to you. As the saying from Field of Dreams says, if you build it, they will come. This is your duty as a man to build something of value. This is what justifies our very existence and is something any of us can do. Apart from this, there is no point to us being here. Unfortunately, most of us will have to overcome bad programming and bad teaching to achieve this, as we have been taught to merely become people capable of paying bills. The school to college to good job pipeline will make us adequate bill payers and consumers. It won't make us great people who will impact the world. Most of the trouble we have in life comes from us only being average and not great. We have the ability to be great and enjoy all this life has to offer without stealing from each other, but we must work. There is nothing criminal about gaining a fortune if you get it by producing value for others. Jesus was profoundly right when he said the greatest among you will be a servant. This doesn't just apply to the work of the kingdom. This was a brilliant philosophical observation. Those who provide the most value are the most valued. Moral wealth and fortune are the result of value creation. This doesn't come from schemes and plots, but from a vision and a plan. It comes from figuring out how to make or do something people will see as being valuable enough to trade their cash for it, rather than figuring out a way to separate someone from their money. Money doesn't become the goal, but the inevitable result. Your desire is to help people and enrich their lives, and your reward for doing this at a high level is monetary compensation. Your aim is how to do more for people to get more from people, not how to get more while providing less. Don't wake up in the morning with a plan to take from people. Rather, have it in your heart and in your mind to give. The greatest rewards in this life and the next are only reserved for those who serve. Work smarter, work harder, but whatever you do, work,